Hi, it is iYikKam time again. So I have received a few questions from our Wing Chun friend, which I like to share with you all my view on this thing. The first is, what is the origin of the 6-point half pole and the knife? Okay, the 6-point half pole and the knife is actually origin from General Qi 1560s era. So what happened is this: General Qi facing the Japanese pirate who is using the samurai sword, and so General Qi designed a way to defeat these Japanese pirates who carry the sharp samurai sword. So the way how they do it is, they use, say, 5 to 7 people with the long, sharp bamboo stick. So it's like the long pole, the 6-point half pole, the long pole. So you have 5 or 7 people there facing this pirate with the samurai sword, and jam the pirates there. Okay, like latch it up and block him and jam him there, because this is a 5-7 people versus one guy. And then they're using the guy with a knife and a sail roll in to finish up the pirate. Okay, so that is where the long pole and the knife originate from, and of course it evolved down. Okay, and at that time, General Qi long pole is a sharp edge bamboo, and also sometimes they put the the knife, okay, in front. Okay, and that is to against the Japanese samurai sword. And you can read about this in the history, okay, in the history record. And the knife, like today's this Wing Chun knife, it is also evolved from there. And you can also see that, like in the Twilight school, you know, which, because Twilight school is actually using in war or battle, and in the 1860s, and then until fighting the Japanese invasion and so forth. So they do have the sail with the knife. Okay, so that's how it is. Okay, the long pole and the knife. There's nothing mysterious about it, and there's nothing magic about this. And today's knife, it seems that everybody make their own knife and make up their own pole. Okay, so it is evolved from the General Qi weapons. Okay. Number 2 is about the questions on the study of internal art. How is the ancient study of internal art? So today I'd like to share with you this very important concept in the Chinese. It is called xiang yin. Translated is mutual. Xiang is mutual. Yin is response. So for us today, we can call that as mutual confirmations. Okay, mutual confirmations. This concept is very important. So this concept is like, for example, you have a corporation A and a corporation B. When you want to transfer technology from corporation A to corporation B, they need to have a mutual confirmations. Make sure that that technology is transferred. Okay. And in the study of ancient Chinese martial art, that mutual confirmation is very critical. Similarly, like for example, in practice of Zen, the study of Zen, the monk often have to go to meet certain grandmaster of the Zen just to do a mutual confirmations. Okay. So one know the technology are actually consistently and precisely it is what it is. Okay. Now, in study of internal or qigong or even Wing Chun, the techniques and so forth, it always needs a mutual confirmations. And in mutual confirmation, there are three parts of the mutual confirmation. Number one is the technology is confirmed with the law of nature. Like for example, the car one drive has to confirm with the law of physics. It cannot be anything. It cannot be we think that, oh yeah, we can fly a car. Okay, there's no such thing of it. The second thing is the student and the technology need to have a mutual confirmation, meaning that the student practice the technology and it has to have result as the technology present. Okay, and then the teacher and the student has a mutual confirmation, so that what the teacher taught and what the student study or learn, they are the same thing. Okay, so you have the teacher teaching the student is mutual confirmed, and the student practice the technology is mutual confirmed, and then the technology is mutual confirmed with the law of nature. Only then that one have the what we call the authentic teaching. Okay, authentic teaching is not like, oh yeah, because my father is such and such, then I am authentic. It's no such thing as that. Authentic teaching is a mutual confirmations teaching, so that people really can get it. Okay, one do not waste a lifetime guessing on what is one learning. With the mutual confirmation, one can get it within, if it's not minutes, it's hours. It's seldom months. Okay, so there is a mutual confirmations. So okay, let me give you an example. In internal art, or I don't like to use the words internal art because it really mean nothing. Everybody can define whatever. So let's look at the 613.3. Say the mind element. Okay, the mind element. When the teacher is talking about the intention, then the student knows its intention. And when the teacher is talking about the awareness, the student knows exactly this awareness. Okay? And when the teacher talks about stability or in the settled state, the student experience exactly what it is. Okay, that is confirmations, mutual confirmations. But if you look at today, everybody talk about this mind power, this and that. But when you see that one teacher talk about that, and you have 10 students of this teacher which have 10 different ideas, you know that there is no such thing as a mutual confirmation there. There is no mutual confirmation, because if there is a mutual confirmation, say if I taught somebody something, then be it in Pforzheim, Germany, or in Paris, or in Belgium, or in Jakarta, or in London, or in LA, or in everywhere, has to be the same, because this is mutual confirmed. So it's like this Apple Watch pairing with the iPhone. They are paired. They mutually confirm. Okay. And today we can look at that. People talk about qi, talk about mind power. First, all their student is talking different stuff. The second thing is, if you look at it, one will talk about qi this way, but 3 years later it's a different way. Okay, and then you get this Tai Chi qi, this qi and that qi. It's totally actually a mess. it is never like the ancient Chinese of having this mutual confirmation where within half an hour or 1 hour or 1 day, everybody have the same thing. The difference of the death is a different. However, everybody confirm what it is. Okay. Now, a serious example for Wing Chun. Wing Chun is in big trouble actually. Everybody learn the basic hand called Tan Sao. Is this Tan Sao? Is this Tan Sao? Usually we talk about, oh yeah, Tan Sao, we have to go this way, we have a forward power here, and then go to the center line, this kind of stuff, like when you do swing. Is it Tan Sao? Well, the answer I want to give you is this is not Tan Sao. Why? Because we need to mutually confirm with the ancient descriptions of the short strike. Long, coming, short, receive, close in. And this is not that. This is actually, if I go sideways, this actually push up. This is not short receive. Okay? And then because of this push up, there's no way to close in. Also, when one do this in this manner, like the hand move here in the center line and so forth, or where this elbow is here, move out this way, right away one will feel tension here in the shoulder, tension here, tension here. Okay? This is all tension, and it locks up the upper body. It has nothing to do with the lower body. So, it cannot be mutually confirmed with the long, coming, short, receive, close in. It doesn't do that. It cannot do that. Also, it also do not accord to the body biomechanics because it's just moving the arms. Okay, with all those things under the belt, not saying anything about it, okay? Or not influence of it, or not support or something, just moving that, it's Tan Sao. Okay. So, is this Tan Sao? No, it is not Tan Sao. So what is Tan Sao? Tan Sao is this. Is this. It's not moving up, it's that thing. You see this thing? This is Tan Sao. Okay, this is Tan Sao. So, cross out, this is not Tan Sao. Tan Sao is this. When we do this, you see that this arm is retracting. This is hooking him or receiving him, okay? Or sticking at him. And this is moving close into the core. Okay? This is Tan Sao. And my body actually tore. Okay? This is Tan Sao. And because of this Tan Sao, you see, I'm free of this leg to move it now. Okay? So this is Tan Sao. This is Tan Sao. Well, this is not Tan Sao. This is something else which is pushing things away. Okay. So, if we want to talk about mutual confirmations, it has to confirm the arm is retract. This is to the core so that you have the mechanical advantage, and the body is touring. In the same time of touring, my center axis is in a balanced situation, so I can make use of the tour, and I can close in because it's free me up to close in. Also, in the same time, due to I am not thrusting like that, but this way I move up from the attack line, the line of fire. Okay, because as you look at me, you go look at me like this thing. This is the line of fire, line of attack. If I do this like a usual current tensile, we're going to crush in this line of attack. Who is the faster, who is the stronger will win. But in the tensile, it's actually slide through, like a sickle, slide through, close in. Okay? So the body mechanics actually take care of the force handling. It's the input type, and it doesn't crush. Okay, it makes the best effective use of it. And that is tensile, not this. Okay, so really, if one study Wing Chun in the ancient way, one need to confirm this. Otherwise, one can practice this for 10 million years. Still, there is no tensile. Well, you say, well, my Sifu practice that way, well, I follow that way. You cannot see it if this is not explained. Okay? And that is not going to accord to long coming, short, receive, close in. Thus, it cannot be used for that momentum, the close body momentum. Okay? Now, another thing is this body, this so-called iYikKam. If it's like this, you do tensile, they end up pushing the thing forward. Okay, so you're pushing him. Again, the guy in front, the opponent who is stronger and faster will win, because this is actually collide into the line of attack, a line of fire. Okay, both will get hit. It's like two momentum, like a car collide inside into themselves. Okay. Now, with this type of iYikKam, this is all locked up. When one do this kind of pushing, this is just doing the supporting of the pushing like a rod. The body cannot go close in. Okay. Thus, the feet has to be like that. So if you look at me, when the thing comes, I do the tensile, I close in. So this is retract, long coming, short receive, I already close in here. I get in already, it slips in already. Okay? So this is the conformations. Okay, the conformations with the momentum of Wing Chun, the conformations of biomechanics, the conformations of between student and the teacher, and the student and the technology. Anybody who practices this will get this result. Everybody who practices this will not get that result. Okay, and there is no such thing as whose interpretations. Because if we don't do this, we cannot close in, we cannot use the force effectively. Okay? And you just simply cannot stand here in this iYikKam, say, oh yeah, I want to do mind power, align my spine, lift my anus. Disregard of what you do of those kind of stuff. This stuff is already jammed up. And this physical have a limitation. The other party, if he's Mike Tyson, he crush in. This body is going to get crushed away. Okay, with this kind of stand and so forth. So those kind of mind power, those lifting anus, it really doesn't do anything in the real life, and it doesn't fit into the long coming, short receive, close in idea of Wing Chun, sticking body short strike. Also, it doesn't make sense in physical. And what it makes sense is this: it comes, it just receiving, and it close in. Okay? So, in my feet is this way. It comes to my center line. See, I retract and using this mechanical advantage and pull, and I get in. Okay? Slips in. However, if I do this, I have tough time to turn. And even I turn, I just stuck here, I cannot get close in. Not to mention if I go pushing like this. So, those you guys watch this video, you can do mutual confirmation. Just get a wooden dummy, okay, the wooden dummy. You get with the hand, the arm of the wooden dummy, which is pointed towards you, and you go there, okay? Push it, line of attack versus point of attack. See, it is true that all this thing is locked up, and the leg there is actually stuck there. But if you once you have the leg like this, and then, okay, and then you do this turning of the axis. See how easy you just go slips in. That is long coming, short receive, close in. That is Wing Chun definitions. That is the mutual confirmations. And in the real life is one using to get in. Okay, there's no magic. You don't have any kinds of secret footwork. No, your body knows how to handle. But if you keep practicing this way, and then you say, I want some kind of secret network. Well, in a real action, you don't have time to think so many things. Okay, it has to be nature slips in. So this is about the mutual confirmation. Confirm from the teacher to the student who practice the technology, confirm with the technology, and technology actually confirm to the law of nature. That is done in the past. That's why they call this is the indoor student. They know, they have the confirmations. And it's also saying, this is what it said, like, the teacher bring you into the door. Your own Kung Fu is your own refinement. So, unless one understands this, one can go sitting like this and do 1,000 lifetime of this. So you go nowhere, okay? If we want to talk about in ancient teaching, that's what it is. And the same thing is the breathing. Okay, people today say chi this, chi that, chi that. Well, if the breathing, the handling is this handling of the breathing which is still like a not fluent, like suffocates once in a while, or it is like noisy. All kinds of handling of the breathing, if that is not handled or have a mutual confirmations with the teacher, with the technology, one really don't know anything. One can keep talking using the words and doing as a Chinese ballet, but still one will never develop the Kung Fu. Okay. Same with the guy who practices meditation. You go level to level. Say for example the Buddhists practice the samadhi. You have different levels of samadhi. All of this need a mutual confrontations, confirmations. Okay, mutual confirmations. So all what people practice has always need this mutual confirmations. But today it's not. Everybody like to can practice whatever they like to practice and say, well, this is the way how I do it. My lineage do it. Okay. Well, it never confirmed. Okay. So that's how the ancient way doing things. Okay. And so this thing is a really serious stuff. And like in the General Qi Guang time, General Qi Guang, according to records, you read that his army is trained like what? Like today's special force. So when you talk about imperial guard, you just think about today's special force. Okay, that's how it is. And also face it, 1560s. The Japanese pirate is the 1550s. The Japanese pirate is beat up the Ming army big time. Okay, that's prior to General Qi Guang. Under, we read in Chinese in the history, under 100 pirates, meaning that maybe 50, 60 pirates from Japan. they can actually take down 5,000 people on their way going up from Fujian to Nanjing area. The reason I want to tell you this is that stop those internal mysterious stuff. Okay. If there's China have those stuff at the 1560s, 1550s before the General Qi Guang reformed the whole thing, where is those things fighting the Japanese pirate? Obviously, nobody stopped the Japanese pirate until General Qi Guang reformed all this thing and have a really engineering technology way and well mutual confirmed training. Okay. So again, all this internal and all this thing is actually something exists in past this recent 100 years. Everybody start to getting into novel and thinking fantasy, whatever they like. In the real way, General Qi Guang don't do that, and he has to really fought the Japanese pirate, thousands of them, many times. Okay, and you can see he defeat them and chase them up, and finally got control of the whole coast. So be realistic. Okay. So hopefully you understand now about this. You know now about this mutual confirmation, 相应. Okay. If the training is not 相应, you will not get result. Okay. Same thing in meditation. If you don't know the method of the 相应, have the mutual confirmation, it's like this Apple Watch and the iPhone. If they are not paired, God knows what it is. Okay. So this is for you today, and so I hope that you understand what is my view on this.